International team looking into disappearance of submersible exploring Titanic. A collaborative international investigation involving multiple agencies is currently underway to determine the cause of the implosion of the Titan submersible, which resulted in the tragic loss of 5 individuals during their exploration of the Titanic wreckage. The United States Coast Guard, the National Transportation Safety Board, the Transportation Safety Board of Canada, the French Marine Casualties Investigation Board, and the United Kingdom Marine Accident Investigation Branch are closely working together to shed light on the June 18 accident that garnered global attention. In the port of St. John's, Newfoundland, evidence related to the incident is being meticulously collected in coordination with Canadian authorities. Captain Jason Neubauer, the chief investigator for the U.S. Coast Guard, confirmed during a press conference that ongoing salvage operations are being conducted to recover items from the ocean floor, and the accident site has been mapped. However, he refrained from providing a specific timeline for the investigation's duration. The Coast Guard Board has the authority to make recommendations to prosecutors regarding potential civil or criminal sanctions, as necessary. Captain Neubauer emphasized that his primary objective is to prevent similar occurrences in the future by offering essential recommendations to enhance maritime safety worldwide. On Thursday, the U.S. Coast Guard announced the discovery of debris from the submersible located approximately 1,600 feet (488 meters) from the Titanic shipwreck on the ocean floor. The implosion of the Titan submersible occurred while en route to explore the Titanic, tragically resulting in the loss of all 5 individuals on board. The debris was found at a depth of about 12,500 feet (3,810 meters) underwater. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada has also initiated an investigation into the incident and has been conducting interviews with individuals who were aboard the Titan's mothership, the Polar Prince. As authorities from the United States and Canada delve into the cause of the underwater implosion, they grapple with the challenging task of determining responsibility for the tragedy and its unfolding. Chair of the Canadian Transportation Safety Board, Kathy Fox, highlighted that a safety investigation is being conducted in Canada due to the fact that the Polar Prince, the Canadian-flagged vessel, departed from a Canadian port and was involved in the occurrence, even though it took place in international waters. She added that other agencies may choose to initiate their own investigations. Information gathered by the Canadian Transportation Safety Board will be shared with other relevant agencies, such as the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board and the U.S. Coast Guard, within the limits defined by Canadian law. Certain aspects, such as voice recordings and witness statements, are protected under Canadian law, ensuring appropriate confidentiality while facilitating collaboration among investigative bodies. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police also announced their intention to study the circumstances surrounding the Titan deaths, determining whether a comprehensive investigation is warranted. A full probe will only proceed if there are indications of potential violations of criminal, federal, or provincial laws. The initial search and rescue mission was led by the Coast Guard, involving a substantial and costly international effort. Rear Admiral John Mauger of the Coast Guard 1st District emphasized that the Coast Guard does not associate a cost with human life and is committed to conducting search and rescue operations without charge. OceanGate Expeditions, the company owning and operating the Titan, is based in the United States. However, the submersible itself was registered in the Bahamas. Notably, OceanGate, located in Everett, Washington, ceased operations following the discovery of the Titan. Meanwhile, the Titan's mothership, the Polar Prince, originated from Canada, and the individuals who tragically lost their lives hailed from England, Pakistan, France, and the United States. The deep-sea investigations are anticipated to be protracted and meticulous, complicated by the lack of robust regulations governing the realm of deep-sea exploration. The status of the Titan as an unregistered vessel, both in the United States and with international safety regulatory agencies, as well as its absence of classification from a maritime industry group, are likely to be focal points of the investigation. The remarks of OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush, who piloted the Titan during the implosion, expressing concerns about stifling progress due to regulations, add another dimension to the complexity of the case. One aspect that has been partially resolved is the likely timing of the implosion. Following the report of the Titan's disappearance, the U.S. Navy conducted a retrospective analysis of acoustic data, identifying an anomaly on June 18 in the vicinity where the vessel was operating when communication was lost. A senior U.S. Navy official revealed that the anomaly was consistent with an implosion or explosion, but the data was not considered definitive. Nevertheless, the information was shared with the Coast Guard, extending the search efforts. The Titan set off on its ill-fated journey at 8 a.m. on June 18 and was reported overdue later that afternoon, approximately 435 miles, 700 kilometers, south of St. John's, Newfoundland. Rescuers swiftly mobilized ships, planes, and various equipment to the area in a race against time. Tragically, any remaining hope of finding the crew members alive was shattered when the Coast Guard announced the discovery of debris near the Titanic on an early Thursday. The implosion claimed the lives of Stockton Rush, two members of a prominent Pakistani family, Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman Dawood, British adventurer Hamish Harding, and Titanic expert Paul-Henri Nargeolet. Concerns regarding the safety of the submersible have been raised by a former employee of the company, as well as previous passengers, casting further doubt and raising pertinent questions in the wake of this devastating incident.